Children of the Church Steps is a 4-episode season centered on a dramatic retelling of the horrific Candelaria massacre that took place in Rio de Janeiro. Well, after watching the show, you may be wondering if this has been renewed or canceled. Here's what we know. The show begins between 38 to 28 hours before the massacre, and each chapter follows one of the main quartet of characters. Douglas is a young kid who wants to try and honor his dead father's memory by rustling up money to pay for his burial. Seven grapples with his sexuality while taking young Popcorn under his wings. Popcorn loses her innocence on the streets, seeing the violence around her firsthand after being abandoned by her mom. However, she remains hopeful that she'll return one day. Finally, Jesus has been through an absolute war, and he finds himself right in the middle of this massacre. The characters are all fictional, and their tales here are simply used as a vehicle to showcase how lives can be lost so quickly and easily on the streets. Their stories, though, are inspired by true events and testimonials, so fact and fiction is married together here. We have ongoing coverage of Children of the Church Steps on the site, including a full season review and ending explained. You can find those here. At the time of writing, Children of the Church Steps has not been renewed for Season 2. Generally, Netflix would gauge numerous metrics before renewing a show, including how many people initially watch it and then looking at the drop-off rate. With some shows, cancellations or renewals happen quickly. Other times, it can take months before a decision over a show's future is made. So far, Children of the Church Steps has had a pretty mixed reaction online from critics and audiences alike. Given the way this show is set up as a limited series, and given the ending we receive, we're predicting that this will not be renewed for a second season. The series has a very definitive conclusion, and as such, there's really no need for a follow-up. However, we could be completely wrong too, so take our prediction with a pinch of salt. Barely anything is known about Children of the Church Steps Season 2 at this point. It is set in Brazil, and should this return, we can expect a similar 4-episode structure and potentially a slew of new characters. One of our big complaints stems from a lack of clarity surrounding the massacre both before and after the event, so a second season could act as a companion piece, showing more of this. We will update this page when more information becomes available. Would you like to see Children of the Church Steps return for a second season? Or do you think the story has run its course? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.